Hi, good morning. This is Jagdish, Assistant Professor of EC Department, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. And today, the Design Thinking and Innovation video lecture series, we are going to discuss about the topic Design Thinking Framework. That is a DT framework. So, what is actually a problem framework means? So, think impact. That means what do we need to know? And think disaggregation and early hypothesis. That is what could be the key elements of the problem. Think speed. So which issue are most important to the problem? So these are all the factors we have to consider for the problem framework. And accordingly, we have to define the problem, structure the problem, and prioritize the issues, and develop issues analysis and analysis the plan, and conduct analysis, synthesize findings, development recommendations. So these are all things we have to consider. So as we know, the five stages of the design thinking, that is a empathy, define, ideate, prototype, test. So empathy, that is a focusing the training interviews and needs assessments and exercises to unearth current barriers to obtaining skills for careers in the care delivery innovation. Then define, identify and categorize challenges associated with the creating a transdisciplinary curriculum with dictates in the technology, operations, finance, and leadership skills. Ideate, generate, discuss, and prioritize as many as ideas for the curriculum for development and implementation as possible. Then prototype, develop a process map of storyboard for each of the most highly prioritized ideas. Use this step to discover dead ends and redesign process. Test, implement or pilot high priority ideas. Incorporate rapid cycle test of change based upon defined metrics of success, including training experience outcomes. So, individuals who, that means, want to learn and challenge themselves, want to approach problems differently, are interested in disturbing the status quo. So, want to learn and experience a new way of collaboration. So, mindset, culture, stay ahead, maximize returns and discussion. This is the actually the framework of design thinking. Then corporates who so wants to upskill your workforce, wants to train employees to think in unconventional ways, want to learn how to take what you do and do it better, want to foster a culture innovations, and want to work on a problem that they are currently facing. So design thinking framework, which we know, we have the solution which is lies in the center of desirability, viability, and feasibility. So what is desirability? That means what do people desire, and what is viability? What is financially viable, and what is feasibility? What is technically and organizationally feasible? So solution should hit the overlap of these three lenses. So the design thinking framework follows the overall flow of understand, explore, materializes. So within these larger buckets fall these six phases. There is empathy, define, ideate, prototype, test, and implement. So empathy is to conduct research in order to develop knowledge what about users do, say, think, and feel. Feasible must be possible in foreseeable future. Viable must be part of sustainable business model. Desirable must be appealing to and for your audience. So design thinking framework, in each stage we have some points. So for example, if you take empathy, it has interview, shadowing, seek to understand, non-judgmental. If you're coming for the defined part, that is personas, role objectives, decision, challenges, and pain points. Then ideate, share ideas, all idea worthy, divergence and convergence, yes and thinking, prioritize. Then mock-ups, storyboards, keep it simple, fail fast, iterate quickly. Then finally, the test, understand the implements, what works, role play, iterate quickly. So examples of empathy map are say, do, think, and feel. An example of problem solving. So if you are given with a problem, we have to ask so many W's. That means where, who, how, what, why, which, whom, when. So if you answer for these questions, then automatically that leads you to solve the problem. So problem solving. So there is a lack of long strategy, unprofitable route maintenance cost, unreliable business diversification. These are all the problems which we already discussed in the previous session. That is why the Kingfisher airline failed in the market. And the solution is we know why, where, when, who, how, what, who. So these are all the questions. If you find the answers for these kinds of questions for any problem, we can solve this problem. And assessment. So COVID-19 problem and action taken by the government. Let's have the discussion. So in during 2020 and 21, we had a very big disease, that is a COVID-19. So we can discuss about the thing as an assessment. Thank you.